judge the law. We have
all right, Jeff here at StopThePirates.blogspot.com. It is Friday,
judges who should have been referees,
August
essentially telling us
20th.
that they're going to.
I'm sitting here listening to this guy, David Knight.
Exactly
This guy's such a frickin' idiot. He's talking about jury nullification, which I wholeheartedly agree with. But I mean, if you try to educate people in an open forum, they'll arrest you if you're talking about that. But before that, he was talking about how the people have the power and it's our government. And gosh darn it, if we can just get the right people in there, you know, everything will be just peachy and rosy again. And I hate to break it break it down for him, but nothing could be further from the truth. This country went bankrupt, and it's now in receivership to the international bankers who run everything, who pay Congress their paychecks. Okay, they're in charge. Your Social Security card is issued through the United Nations, through the IMF, through NAFTA and GATT, the North American Free Trade Union. We're actually citizens of the United Nations. And we're bonded debt slaves. And I hate to break it down for you, because a lot of people out there go, you know, hey, you know, we're in a free country and blah, 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 blah. But if you actually take the red pill and go down the rabbit hole, you will find out that we have been converted into what's called a corporate fiction, which is a straw man fiction, because the government is a corporation, and corporations can't have any dominion over real live human flesh and blood people. So they attempt to turn you into a corporation and trick you into it, and then make it in your name in all capital letters. So if you look at any of your paperwork, insurance, licenses, whatever, but it's all in all capital letters. And you go into that, just being very general here at this point. But if anybody's out there going, hey, you know, this is our government, we have the power to the people, and you know, we have contractually through adhesion contracts and other contracts, we are actually owned. Everything is owned. Anything you purchase with this stuff, this has nothing to do with the United States of America. It has nothing to do with America or anything. This is a fiat currency printed out by a foreign corporation. Okay, the corporation that owns us and most of the world. And that's how it works. So, and anything you purchase with this is hypothecated. And what does that mean? I mean, there's a lien on it. So, look on it. Look on the back of your Social Security card. You'll see red numbers with a letter in front of it. The letter denotes one of the 12 Federal Reserve banks. The foreign owned, I mean, they're so, it's like Federal Express, the Federal Reserve banks. They have to pay for stamps. They're not the government. Okay? And their collection agency is called the Internal Revenue Service. And so I just hate to see people just blowing smoke up people's asses, telling them that, you know, this is our government, and if we just elect the right person. The only reason they even have these show elections is to just to placate us and making us think. And what they're doing now, because this country is in receivership, is they're going to milk everything out of you. All the food they feed you, the chemtrails, the food, the additives. In California, they're mandating kids have to get like 26 vaccines, and we got the most vaccines taken out of any first world country in the world, and our children are the sickest out of anybody. More allergies, more autism, more ADD, HD, whatever the fuck. So don't take the vaccines, don't drink the water. I mean, what they're trying to do is just, since they own us, they're just going to suck as much profit out of us as they can through their corporations. Any company in the United States has to register or incorporate with the whatever state or federal agency they're incorporating in, which means that you now become the president of the company. You're not the owner of the company. You're the president. Okay, just like President Barack Obama is not the owner of America. He's just the president. He doesn't own anything. He's just the president of the corporation. So who owns the corporation? The foreign international bankers own it. It's a crown corporation. The Pope is the vicar of Christ. Christ isn't here right now, so somebody's got to be in charge. He's going to be in charge. I mean, they've got all the papal bulls out there. They claim to own your soul. which they do through adhesion contracts. Your body, which they claim to own through adhesion contracts. You were registered when you were born. You registrated. Look up registrate in any law dictionary. You hand over ownership to the king. Anything you registrate. So, anyway, I just want to get that off my chest. There are remedies out there. Go to stopthepirates.blogspot.com to take the red pill, start learning about this shit before it's too late. But don't get out there and think that, we can, if we just get the right guy in office, gosh darn it, we can turn it all around. All these congressmen work for the corporation, and look who owns the corporation. Like I said, it's a Crown Corporation. Their job is it's a slave management company, and because we're bankrupt, their only job is really to put more laws on the books. That's why we have more people in prison in this country than any other country in the world. Over like 3 million people now. And it's just to make money. Because the bond and the trust set up at your birth is, they're going to attach it and sell the default judgments on the stock market. So what they're doing now in this country is they're just taking us down slowly. It's a soft kill scam. But they're not just going to go ahead and wipe us out. But they're just going to take us down one piece at a time. Look at everybody. I talk to everybody. Everybody's sick, and they look sickly, and constantly going to the doctors and believing all that bullshit. Taking pills and prescriptions, and it's just a slow kill process. The one thing I can recommend is turn off the television, learn about this stuff, start eating healthy, which something I had to do, and take control of your life back. Stop believing all the hype and the bullshit, because it's exactly what it is. You don't have any rights as an American citizen. All you have to do is have benefits and privileges. You have liberty. It's like a sailor when he pulls into port. They don't get freedom, they get liberty. And you got to be back on the ship in time for it, and if you fuck up, they're going to come and arrest you. So go to stopthepirates.blogspot.com. Thanks for listening.